Right, before we get into today's video, I want to say congratulations to the 2 winners of copies of Football Manager 17 as part of the giveaway that we've been running over the last month or so. We already gave 1 copy away to subscribers to the channel, and that went to Aaron Whitehead a couple of weeks ago. If you check the video from a couple of weeks ago, all the details about how we did that. It's the one with all the graphs. Oh, I love a graph. But this one was for the one that was all over social media for the last couple of weeks. And there was lots of different ways to enter. You can enter by subscribing to the channel, by watching videos, by following me on Twitter, on Facebook. Lots of ways to enter. And the 2 winners who have already had their codes via email were, let me just check this on the official winner device. It looks like a phone. It's not a phone, don't worry. So the winners were Arayo Israel Bolarinwa. I've almost certainly got your name wrong. I apologise. Hopefully giving you a copy of the game has made up for it. You won for subscribing to the channel, so thank you very much for the subscription. Hope you're still watching the videos. Hope you're enjoying it. It would be good for you to say hello in the comments and say, hello, it's me. You said my name wrong. This is how to say it properly. And the other winner was Malik Parkinson, who won for watching part 1 of the Milan mission. So hope you enjoyed that. How far into it did you get? And again, say hello in the comments. Let us know that you're a winner. There aren't any more copies to give away at the moment, but watch this space. I'll try and get hold of some more, and we'll do some more giveaways probably a month or 2 down the line. I like to throw copies of the game out at people. Maybe when it launches on iPad and stuff, we'll do some giveaways of that. Hello and welcome to part 6 of my Football Manager 17 beta save with Liverpool. I'm Kev, and we've made it as far as February. So, you know, that's progress, I guess. I didn't expect to make it this far. And the board have ridiculously allowed me to spend money, and I may have spent it poorly. Now, I know that's not what you'd expect from me, because I'm usually a very shrewd purchaser of footballers, but as you'll know from the last episode, we were in desperate need of a striker. Good news, we did manage to secure the signing of Fred. Less positive news, we missed out on Berahino. He went to Man City, but by going there, Man City decided they were willing to sell another young striker. We've massively overpaid for him, but welcome to the club, Kelechi Iheanacho, who arrived for £40 million. I know it's a lot of money, but, you know, he's a goal scorer. He's got 4 goals in 8 appearances in the Premier League this season. That's 4 goals from 2 starts and 6 substitute appearances for City. We know he can score goals. He came on in the FA Cup 4th round game in our last game and scored with basically his first touch. So he's already got a goal from 1 substitute appearance for us. Hopefully, whether or not he becomes a prolific scorer for us this season, or whether he's perhaps a player for next season as he gets a little bit more experienced, either way, he's a good player, bags of potential, got the potential to be far better than any of the other strikers we've got at the club. Not any better than him at the moment, though, but I have high hopes for him. And remember, same rules as before. We've done this on the Never Never, so this is only going to be a couple of seasons worth of save. We're basically paying half price for that, so let's consider £20 million for Iheanacho, and suddenly it becomes a more acceptable deal. We'll have a little look at Fred as well, because he's the other one who's come in. So 23-year-old Brazilian midfielder. I think he's a bargain. He's come in for just £18 million, already worth £28 million, a leading player for Premier Division sides. He comes in and he's now our best central midfielder at the club, and I'm really happy with this signing. The fans were over the moon with bringing him in. We got the full fan confidence bar for bringing him in. Hopefully bringing in a player of this kind of calibre will just give them a little bit more patience with me to maybe see out the end of the season and see what we can do with another transfer window under our belt. And we're starting to build a Kev team here at Liverpool now. We did let some players leave as part of the transfer window as well. Several of them on loan and 1 permanent exit. Danny Ings has gone out on loan to, where did he go? To Stoke. They're paying like 100 grand a month to have him on loan, so he was never going to get in our side, especially with Iheanacho arriving. So getting him off the wage bill was a help. James Milner has gone to Copenhagen. Again, he's another player who was just never really going to get in our side. He played a few substitute appearances, but did not impress. He's an old man. We're trying to build a young, exciting team here at Liverpool. So Milner has gone to Copenhagen. And we sold Ragnar Klavan to Hull for £2.7 million. He's another one who's an old man who I mean, he didn't play for us at all. I have no interest in having old men sat in my reserves, so we've moved him on. It makes it more likely that little Gomez is going to get a chance in the side, which is part of the thinking behind letting him go, because we had some offers to let little Gomez go on loan, but we decided to keep hold of him and instead move Clavan on. We also... Mignolet went as well. Why isn't he on there? Hang on. Let me double check there. Where's he? I'm sure we sold... there you go. It happened so early in January. I think we'd even done that in the last episode. Mignolet went as well, and then Fraser Forster got injured. So we've had a few weeks of Karius playing in goal, and actually he's done okay. Forster's probably going to be back in today, but I think Karius is going to be an acceptable backup, and we'll push him for that starting spot. Form since you were last with me has generally been okay. We've won 2 games in the FA Cup, beating Forest and Scunthorpe, and we've won a couple of Premier League games as well, beating Man City and Middlesbrough, but then we went away to Southampton and got thumped. So it's still mixed form. We can't find any kind of consistency. I'm hoping just by winning 2 out of 3, if we can keep that going, we'll do all right. And I'm hoping we'll get away with a top half finish this season if we don't manage to push on for the Europa League. Because it'd be very upsetting to see us get sacked. Interestingly, look, Leicester still down in the relegation zone. That's going to be interesting come the end of the season if they get relegated and I get fired, because that could be a tempting move. But anyway, we're playing Chelsea today, and this is the team that we're going to be playing. So we've got Fraser Forster in goal, a back 4 of De Chilio, Romagnoli, Matip and Klein, Emre Can and Henderson in midfield, Coutinho, Firmino and Mane in behind Origi. So the 2 new guys, Fred and Iheanacho, are going to be on the bench there. I mean, we're just easing them in gently. I know Iheanacho came in and scored on his debut against Scunthorpe, but I'm not going to drop Origi just yet because he has scored a lot of goals for us this year. So we don't want it to just be an automatic, right, Iheanacho first choice now. We want him to work for his place in the squad a little bit. And Fred would be in if it wasn't for the fact that he's not quite match fit. So we'll try and get some more game time into him today. And yeah, I'm encouraged. I'm hoping that the fact that we've beaten Man City recently, so we've done a double over them this season, and we've brought in 2 good, promising youngsters. I'm really happy with the signings we've done there. Let me know in the comments what you think of the moves we've made. How is it a derby? We're Liverpool and we're playing Chelsea. I don't understand how it's a derby, but we'll pretend we're buzzing because of it. And hopefully Chelsea won't humiliate us the way they did the last time we played them earlier in the season. I think they're kind of our bogey team, which... I mean, we've done well against all the other teams in the top part of this division, but for some reason Chelsea just seem to be our kryptonite, and I wouldn't... Oh, goodness me, they've already hit the post. Early chance. Post has been hit. Oh, what have we got to do? That is a ridiculously long throw, and Romagnoli has given away a penalty. I mean, we don't have a way to deal with that. That was just torpedoed into the penalty area. Hopefully, it's going to be another FM17 penalty, and it will just come straight at Fraser Forster, and we don't need to worry too much about it. It's not. It's one of those 1 in 4 that actually goes where a penalty is supposed to go. And Eden Hazard, that's his 15th goal of the season from midfield. That's a ridiculous return. Why can't we get Coutinho scoring those kind of goals? Or Firmino, or Mane, or any of these other midfielders who you'd like to think should be able to weigh in with their fair share of goals. I mean, look, that's just a perfect penalty. What are the chances? You don't see them in Football Manager 17 yet. Has there been a patch out overnight that I'm not aware of? Either way, we're 1-0 down against the bogey team again. And, yeah, we might be seeing Fred and Iheanacho fairly early on in the second half as we try and get ourselves back into this game. I guess 1-0 down at half-time isn't disastrous, although we're at home and you'd be expecting us to at least make a game like this competitive, and we've not had a shot on target yet. Why are Chelsea so much better than we are? And why are they only... I mean, they're not challenging for the title, yet they batter us every time we play them. Origi's in here, though, and David Luiz gives away a free kick in a dangerous area, but apparently not dangerous enough for us to actually watch the free kick take place. We've got a chance for a break on here. Firmino finds Origi. Can he beat his man? He does. He beats 2 men, forces a save out of Courtois, and he needs to do something really, because I am on the verge of bringing Iheanacho on already, because I want to have a look to see how he does in a Premier League game. Coutinho with the chance to cross again, but Kante intercepts, and look, they're just knocking the ball around their back area. Defence, we could call that. There you go. We've invented a new football word. Chelsea have now gone 3 at the back. That might be my cue to just try and mix things up a little bit. Origi's not been in the game at all, so let's bring Iheanacho on. Emre Can can come off for Fred. and we get to see the two new guys and see what they've got about them. I want to try and get Luan into this at some point fairly soon as well, but I don't know who for. Maybe Mane or Coutinho. Coutinho's just not playing well at the moment. We're trying to keep him as the playmaker of the side, but I don't know. I feel like he potentially performs better when he's playing as the inside forward. So perhaps that's a mistake, making him a playmaker, but he's Coutinho. He should be a playmaker, shouldn't he? I mean, we bring Luan on. The first thing we do is make Firmino a playmaker, switch Luan to inside forward, and that might be what we should be doing with Coutinho. Who knows? 1-0, not a disaster. We've had a clear-cut chance, but we've not looked like getting back into the game at any point, have we? It's been fairly easy for Chelsea. They've hit us early, defended well, and then just dropped a load of men back behind the ball and made it impossible for us to get back into the game. And it is far from ideal, but hopefully won't lead to me getting fired because, we're still in the top half. I'm still banking on getting away with that. They've just supported, the board have just, oh, for goodness sake. I said the board have just supported me with a load of money in the transfer window, but now, here we go, the talk again. The board wish to hold a meeting with you regarding the team's performance against Chelsea. This is the second time we've done this now. Surely, sooner or later, they're just going to fire me. I might be getting fired on camera here. Right. I didn't make poor decisions. We just weren't good enough. Let's blame the players. And hopefully not get sacked for it. Yeah, blaming the players is not acceptable. I'm going to have to promise a result in the next match, aren't I? Well, who is the next match? Is this going to be it? If we we should be able to beat Sunderland at home. Let's promise them a result in the next match to make up for it. If we don't beat Sunderland, I'm going to be relieved of my duties. There you go. You might be about to see a sacking, everybody. Right, this is it then. Must-win game. Oh, God. We've made a few changes. Karius comes back in goal because why not? Fred comes into midfield. Iheanacho comes in up front. Other than that, it's the same team that basically, I mean, they did do okay against Chelsea. We only lost 1-0 against a team who absolutely thumped us last time we played them. So, I don't know. The problem we've got is the whole squad are now supporting my poor treatment of Fred. Which, looking into it, apparently it's because I promised Fred when he signed that I'd strengthen the squad. I then signed Iheanacho. I mean, it's a big confidence boost to him. He's the only one who's not now supporting his teammate for my unfair treatment of Fred. So Fred's already got a grump on because apparently Iheanacho's not good enough. The rest of the squad also don't think he's good enough to strengthen the squad. So I'm hoping by playing Iheanacho today, he's just going to score 5 goals and say, yeah, you lot couldn't do that. I've strengthened the squad. Do one. But I don't know what else I could have done. We're not in the Champions League. We're not going to get into Europe next year either. Who do we bring in to strengthen the squad? Fred was an amazing signing, but there was no one else of his kind of quality out there. And we're 1-0 down, and I'm about to get sacked. I don't know. This is the 6th episode of a save. What on earth do we do from here? I assume we just start a new save. This isn't supposed to be a long-term career thing. I can't believe I'm going to get sacked. Can I reload? Is that the done thing? People don't like that. Oh, who knew? Oh, God. Right, let's just sit back and take our beating, I guess. Klein's is he going to get himself sent off? No. I mean, what do we do to mix this up? No one's playing well. The system's not working anymore. I know we're a good enough team, but for whatever reason, it's just not worked out for us. Mane, cross comes in, doesn't go anywhere. Cross comes in again. Iheanacho, with the chance to shoot, snatches at it a little bit. I mean, it says it all, really. We're being mugged. We've had 2 clear-cut chances. They've not had any. We're 1-0 down because that's just the way the game has decided to punish me. Oh, I don't know. Right, Fred to Coutinho to Iheanacho, who scores and not improved the squad. Interesting. I hope you all sat and had a look at that. Not you lot watching. These muppets on the pitch. That traps with one foot, spins, other foot, just swings around, sticks it in the top corner, and he didn't improve the squad apparently. Well, there you go. He's already doing better than Sturridge or Ings did. Origi's not done it for a long time. I think he did improve the squad, but what do I know? I'm only the manager. Iheanacho's in again. Oh, he's missed an absolute sitter there. We've now had 3 clear-cut chances. They've had none. If there's any justice in the world, or even any justice in this game, we will get a winner and we'll save the job and we'll live to do another episode. Right, Mane's coming off because what's the point in him? He does nothing ever. Let's bring Luan on, make him an inside forward. He's disappointed. He's not really been the same player that we had in FM16 for Milan. Fred's not having a good game, so Emre Can can come on for him. And yeah, we've got 20 minutes to score a goal because presumably just not losing to Sunderland isn't going to be enough to save the job. Right, Coutinho crosses and it's cleared, and Sunderland have got the chance to break here. They've got a man over on that right-hand side, but luckily it's Jermaine Defoe who's got the ball and he's not going to pass it out there. I don't like Jermaine Defoe. I've got previous with him from real life. Are they going to get... Oh, they've had a player sent off. Right, we've got 15 minutes against 10 men now. Surely we can grab a winner. Because this is... Oh, it's horrible. We were never properly sacked in FM16. Yes, officially, we were sacked from Ipswich, but that was only because I got in a strop with the board. We were second in the league at the time. I wasn't sacked for poor performance in the whole of FM16. This game can't be that much harder, can it? But we're going. Unless we score from this highlight that we've not even got the ball for, we are starting FM17 after 6 episodes with a sacking. Let me know in the comments what we should do now. Do we find another club? Or do we start a new save? I don't want to start my long-term save until the full game is out because little bits that aren't quite working in the beta, like penalties and things like that, I want the game to be finished and working before we start the long... We've got a penalty. Oh, and I'm talking about penalties not working as well. I need to put my hood up. I can't watch. It's the last kick of the game. We've got a penalty, but penalties aren't working. I actually can't look. I'm sort of peeking underneath my hood. It's going to be straight down the middle, and that's going to say it all, isn't it? Right, it's Emre Can to take the penalty. For goodness sake. Oh, I popped up and thought we'd scored the rebound. We hadn't. We've missed a penalty with basically the last kick of the game to get fired. Emre Can misses a penalty, misses the rebound. It's 25 seconds over the end of the game. We're 4.5 minutes into injury time, and he has just smashed it into the top corner from the edge of the area, and I think that should be enough to save the job. We live to fight another episode. I was halfway through the post-mortem. Goodness me. Oh, I love this game. I'm going to get sacked still now, probably, for a poor performance. I can feel it coming. Let's have a look. Are the board happy? There we go. The board are happy. Right, what have we got coming up? I mean, that's a run of winnable games now. We could win every game up until we hit Man United. I guess the next episode will be Man United and Arsenal if we get that far. We could go on a run of wins now. Oh, what a ridiculous and amazing game Football Manager can be at times. If you've enjoyed that episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.